In 1894, France was in a crisis that revealed the deep divisions in its society, when a Jewish army officer, Alfred Dreyfus, was accused of treason. The country responded not to facts, but to fear, nationalism, and anti-Semitism. The Dreyfus affair was more than a trial. It was a time of great public passion, revolutionary defiance, and radical changes in justice, civil liberties, and the French Republic. It was a period of recovery for France after its defeat in the Franco-Prussian War. The army was a symbol of pride for France, and there was a strong sense of fear of enemies from foreign nations. Anti-Semitism was a strong sentiment at the time, and Jewish citizens were considered outsiders, even if they were loyal and patriotic citizens. Alfred Dreyfus was a Jewish artillery officer in the French army, highly educated and ambitious, but his religion and background made him an easy target. In 1894, a torn piece of paper containing a memo was discovered, which was believed to contain secret information that was being passed to Germany. Without having substantial proof against Alfred Dreyfus, he was accused by the army officials. Their reaction was immediate. A secret trial took place with a predetermined verdict. Dreyfus was found guilty of treason in a secret military court. In a public ceremony, his rank was revoked while crowds yelled, "Death to Jew." Dreyfus was given a life sentence on Devil's Island, a remote French penal colony. As facts came to light proving Dreyfus's innocence, the army refused to admit its mistake. This refusal sparked a revolution of ideas. In 1898, author Émile Zola wrote J'accuse, a newspaper article accusing the government and military of corruption and anti-Semitism. This action was revolutionary because it went against the government and military and sparked controversy among French people between Dreyfusards and anti-Dreyfusards. However, the publication of J'accuse was far from quiet and forgotten. It exploded across France. People argued in cafes, newspapers, reprinted the letter, and families argued over one issue. Was justice more important than national pride? Those on the side of Dreyfus, called the Dreyfusards, believed that the truth was more important, even if it reflected poorly on the army. Others believed that defending the army was more important than defending an individual. This reaction highlighted the divisions within French society, showing how fear, nationalism, and anti-Semitism could dominate rationality and logic. For military leaders, admitting that Dreyfus was indeed innocent would have been equivalent to admitting that they had failed in their justice system. This would have damaged the public's perception of the army at a time when France was feeling threatened by Germany's resurgence. Instead of admitting their mistake and correcting it, the French authorities opted to forge documents, silence whistleblowers, and protect those at fault for the mistake. Their decision turned a mistake by the justice system into a scandal, and their failure to admit their mistake was worse than the mistake itself. Years of protest, trials, and debate finally prompt the French government to review this case. Although Alfred Dreyfus remained imprisoned for many years, the truth could no longer be hidden. Finally, in 1906, Dreyfus was finally exonerated and reinstated in the French army after more than a decade of injustice. The Dreyfus affair led to lasting reforms that changed the face of the French Republic. The power of civilians over the military was increased to prevent secret trials. The rights of defendants were increased to emphasize that evidence must be transparent and accessible. The power and influence of the Catholic Church were reduced as secular republic values increased. These changes represent a renewed commitment to equality, justice, and the rule of law. The Dreyfus affair showed us how quickly fear and prejudice can destroy justice. It can also show us how quickly truth, determination, and public courage can create reform. Through reaction, revolution, and reform, France had to confront itself and redefine what justice truly means. The story of Alfred Dreyfus teaches that sometimes justice requires us to challenge power, and that sometimes silence can be just as dangerous as injustice.